a show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
What's today, Odie?
Today is Thursday, Friday Eve.
Yes, sir,
Thursday. Man,
I'm
we
your
have
friend
made it
Scotty
through.
Ray. Odie is in the house there, and we'll explain his twerking, how he got carried away here in a minute.
Sometimes, you just start wiggling and it won't stop.
Well, let's just go ahead and get into this story, because it didn't make national news, but it sure made a big hit throughout Clark County.
It made Scotty Ray, so, I mean, there's 44 different countries, along with every state in the United States that saw it.
Have you been down to the Dollar General lately? Do you know the story? She's
No,
with the chamber.
tell me.
The chamber is in with us. We had a situation at the Stonewall down at the Dollar
the
General.
snake bite, yeah.
The snake bite came out. Man, we had medics running left and right to get their sirens going. Woo woo.
Well,
And over on aisle 3, it would be determined that a suspect was having a reaction to an illegal substance called drugs, and he was twerking.
that rubber snake done come up off that shelf. All right, so
Y'all, and I'm serious about this. People that do drugs really see things after them. It's real.
It used to just be purple elephants.
Now snakes and
It's gone up. Now, at the same time, look, it's funny. I don't care who you are, and if you don't like it, take it the way it is. But also on the other side, say a prayer that this guy gets help.
Yeah.
And straightens his life up. We've had humor at his expense, and I hope he sees it and says, you know what, that's not funny, and I need to change my life.
My experience, though, no matter what you do for them, and family members, you're out there, that go that extra mile, give, go and pay for treatment. 3 months after they get out, they're taking stuff from you again and not working. That's my experience with this subject.
And when you do tough love, I know the person receiving the tough love is nobody likes me, but it's actually the highest form of love that someone can give, and that is, no, I'm not going to enable you. I love you so much that I'm not going to enable you to continue down the path that you were doing. I love you so much that I want you to get help.
That ain't exactly the way I said it.
No, that's not exactly.
Just don't call me no more.
You've been yapped so much.
You were a little bit more blunt.
Yeah.
I get to the point. No.
But
See ya.
Yeah.
and when as a nurse, I agree with y'all. I agree with what you've both said. But that person's not going to get help until they want help.
Until they want.
And how many,
100%.
you probably know more about this than we do of being a nurse, of just how far and financially it can destroy an elderly couple trying to take care of, say, a 45-year-old child that refuses to do anything.
Yeah.
They can't get the medications they need. They do without for that person.
That's right.
So what is the answer, people?
Going back to what he said, you have to do a little tough love with them and just turn your back on them.
Here's the answer.
Well, that is true.
Jesus, he's the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to get you, and if you'll remember, you probably, I would have said it, but I'll also explain it. An 800-pound Jesus. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I can't tote 800-pound Jesus.
Do you know what I'm referring to? No.
No,
I didn't figure you did that.
But I keep some
Sawyer
Jesus in my
Brown.
pocket.
Do y'all not remember Sawyer Brown?
Yeah.
It's an 800-pound Jesus.
Yes.
And what's ironic about that song, it was written by a Mississippian. Mm-hmm. If you've never heard 800-pound Jesus, look up Paul Thorne, who was the writer, or Sawyer Brown. Boy, that was a good song.
Now that you,
Jesus. Nothing wrong with that.
We all need them. Yeah.
But, we had some bad drugs in Meridian. I don't know, it was about 8 months ago. They were laying on the side of the road. I mean, literally. And I can't tell you how many times Metro Ambulance is called to a scene of somebody face down on the sidewalk. And it's because they've partaken of illegal stuff, as Sheriff Anthony Chancelor told us. happened there in down in Clark County.
Well,
It's
if you don't
scary
talk
when you
about
walk
it,
up
nobody
on
knows
it.
you got a problem.
Yeah.
And you've got to let everybody know there's a problem so everybody can say, okay, it's time we step up
We do something.
to help somebody. That's how you fix all this, help them. But you can't do it and put yourself at harm.
But they don't realize, as a drug addict, they don't realize that you're trying to help them. All they can
That's
see is that
exactly
you're
right.
trying to keep them from doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
I disagreed with someone strongly. Occasionally. Scotty, I have a tendency of when something hits home me, I'll drag my boot and I'll put a line in the sand and no, I ain't moving. But I went to the scene of somebody who was on drugs, passed out face down in the dirt. And I had gotten a call from a female that came up on this. Do you remember when this happened? It was near Walmart.
Yep.
And the person in question was face down, wasn't moving, and the female didn't get out of her car. She just called 911, and she sat there, and no one showed up, so she called me and said, what's going on? So I was in town, I went over that way, and eventually somebody came. And one of the people that responded to it just couldn't believe that the person wouldn't get out of their car to go check on them. I highly suggest never doing that.
No.
Because they're on something, you get close to them, you don't know what's underneath them, they will grab you, they will hurt you. So don't let anybody convince you that you should get out of your car. Call the professionals that do this for a living. That's me, that's my stance on it. You may not agree with that, but I say
No,
stay away from them.
That's 100% correct because they're not in their right mind. And if you startle them, they are not thinking the way they should, and they will be combative just like that.
It's like sneaking in after midnight trying to slip under the sheets without waking your wife. You will be met with a force that you've never seen before. Odie, I'm trying to give you heads up. You're newlywed.
Coming home.
I got 35 years of experience here. I can help you.
What you mean coming home half inebriated? That's all
When
right
have
out
you
of
come
money.
home inebriated and slipped between the sheets?
I don't drink, so I've overdone myself with a Coca-Cola once or twice with ice. It's getting serious if I have ice.
It was the eyes, yeah.
How do you get somebody legally declared if they can't take care of themselves? You've got to go to court.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy process.
Oh, no.
It is a very long
Because a lot of
and hard,
times
drawn-out
the
process.
judges will let them release themselves on their own reconnaissance. Is that how it's
Well,
worded?
so how do people go to court normally? Sober? So when somebody knows that I can be all messed up today and I know I've got court tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm gonna be okay. And I'm gonna chill out and I'm gonna clean myself up and I'm gonna go to court and I'm gonna say, Judge, I don't have a problem. There was this one time that, but they're just upset at me. And until the judge sees them in this form, it's very hard. A judge's hands are tied. They can't just go up and say, okay, you're going. And then a judge sends you to rehab. That doesn't mean that they're ready for it.
The best judge is who has had a family member go through this and he knows how they act and what's going on. He can see the future.
Yeah.
I like a person like that there. Already 10 minutes into the hour, this was just one of those subjects that needs to be addressed. It happens a lot in our neighborhoods, all throughout America. I can remember a kid where this was such a rarity.
Drug was a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
You didn't talk about it.
No, sirree. And sailors were the only ones with tattoos. I remember back in the day, and bell bottoms were in California, but no, they're here now.
I've still got a pair. I can't wear them, but I kept a pair of my dungarees.
Dungarees?
That's what they're called. Well, why'd you keep them? So I know not to ever buy any more.
I can remember being about 9 years old, and I remember seeing this old girl standing out by the road wearing some of them wide bottom, and the 18-wheeler went by, and I thought it was going to literally pick her up because it got up in her legs. Entertainment in Kemper County as a kid, you had to see things.
You didn't have TV, did you?
No, we didn't.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%. Shop local, get the car you want.
And be a part of the Kia of Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. I think we're going to start us one of the, what do you call those classes? Behavioral classes, could we call it that?
Yeah, we could do
Hospitality is another way to put it there.
First one, we're going to get Charlene to go in there. You need to hush your mouth.
Quit picking on your sister.
She's one picking on me.
What'd she say?
Yeah, talking about my tattoos. You need to go back into your classroom, open up your class book. I hid them from Mom and
like
Daddy for a long time.
Hey, we got to give a that a boy this morning. We had someone report a burglary in progress in Meridian, Odie.
Hey.
The Meridian Police Department found some blue lights and quietly went that direction as the business owner was going, well, this is what they're wearing, this is what they're driving. He broke into an office, and off he went, boogie there, boogie there. Now, all of this would occur in the 3100 block of 20th Street. As the police officer arrived, 18th, 19th Street along there, he saw the car that was described through the blue lights, and they got him for breaking in the wash house this morning. They were taken into custody without any issues. That's
Good
a miracle
job.
there. But
that's awesome.
Responded quickly, and we just want to say a big thank you to our men and women that do this every day.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So home run for MPD is they took another criminal off the street. I like that.
Yep. Good job. Good job.
Right before daylight, and I don't know, I didn't have a chance. I got really busy. But I heard tell of an accident in Jasper County that may have involved a car and an 18-wheeler. So if you're in that area and you know a little bit more about it than me, let me know. I caught the tail end of it. I didn't get all the information there.
Wow, prayers for anybody involved in that.
Do we have a tobacco spitting contest coming up? Is that why you're here from Clark County? Are you sure? I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm positive.
I know a few people that might win it down there.
Yeah, you know.
It's an art to that, I'm told.
I'm pretty sure we don't have that.
Clark Fest is coming, though, isn't it?
It is.
What day y'all got it on?
Tomorrow night.
Woof.
Wow, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. We have changed it to 2 days this year. And if it works, we're going to leave it that way.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, we're having a kickoff party with Clark County's own Jagger Whitaker. He's coming down from Nashville tomorrow afternoon, and he's going to do a concert for us. And Slash, that's the group's name, from Charleston, Mississippi.
That's not that hippie that used to dance with the Lincoln hat.
No.
You mean the curly hair?
Yeah, that guy. You know, he was a top hat that Lincoln wore.
Yeah. No.
Not him.
This is a family group. They do Southern rock, the old Southern rock and country. They're going to open for Jagger tomorrow night. We're going to start about 6:30. Turn them loose till about 7:45 to 8 o'clock, and then we're going to turn Jagger loose and let him go as long as he wants to go.
Now, where we going to hold this at?
It's going to be at Archusa Water Park. You know, the park where there's no water.
That's where I was going with that.
The Archusa Dry Park.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, now, there is a little river that runs through there. So
when it rains.
But now our mayor says it's going to be fixed. So I'm holding on to that.
Make it bigger and better than it ever was.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's what the plans
A lot
are.
of work going on behind the scenes on that.
It is. It really is.
A lot of calls over there to the big house that we went to, going, come on now, come
That's
on,
right.
give us a little money.
We need a little help.
Yes, sir. And we do hope it gets fixed before long.
I know we've got football going on in the area, and I think all the area teams are playing at home tomorrow night. But with Jagger coming on stage at 8 o'clock, you've still got time to come after the ball game. Bring your lawn chairs and sit down with us and just enjoy the night. Just visit with your neighbors and your friends and have a good time.
You can keep up with football online.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just bring your phone with you and
Yeah.
listen to the concert and watch the game on
Well,
the
that's
telephone.
that's what I said in one of my advertisements I put out. I said, I know it's football season, but there'll be another football game next week.
That's
Clark
right.
Fest is only 1 week, so
Come enjoy.
come on. But tickets to the concert are $20 per person. And it's a $5 parking fee per car. But with that when you pay that parking fee, they're going to give you an armband. And you keep that armband, and when you come back Saturday morning to Clark Fest, you get in free without having to pay for parking.
Oh, well, see,
So-
that's 2 days. Well, it ain't but
Yeah.
$250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do that, and then we're just going to have a good time. Saturday morning, we kick off at 9 in the morning, and we go to 4 in the afternoon. We've got on singing tomorrow, we've got John and Kelly Mathis and family. They're from the Stonewall area. We've got the praise team from my church, East Pleasant Grove Baptist Church. We've got Mr. Aiden Williamson. He's coming. Mr. Brett Gully and the Water Moccasins are going to be there. Yeah. And from over in Alabama, we've got Rodney Turner and his band coming in. So
a full day of music.
Day of awesome music.
Yeah.
Awesome. And
we've been bombarded by this question, and I thought you being on the chamber should know all of this, so we'll just go ahead and ask this.
oh, Lord.
Occasionally, we were getting requests there how Naked Man is doing. Occasionally, Naked Man gets arrested and sent to the Clark County jail facility. Is there still a sign-up sheet to go in and take food to him while he's visiting there at the Clark County jail? Are you in charge of that list?
No.
She's just not giving the answers we wanted there.
No,
Anthony
you're gonna
pointed me to you.
You're going to have to talk to Anthony about that. And speaking of Anthony,
What's he doing?
He's going to be in our dunk tank on Saturday.
That wasn't real smart, was it?
2 o'clock till 3 o'clock. It's only $1 for 3 throws. Or if you give us $10, you can go up and hit it with your hand.
Oh, and just dunk him.
Just dunk him.
You know, that's there's people that aren't talented with baseballs.
You know, what would be real good is to go talk to the ice plant and get a sponsorship for the ice plant.
There you
The
go.
only sponsorship you need is we need some ice in that tank here now and again. You know, just dump,
I feel
dump
good.
a few more bags off in there.
Well,
and,
What do they call it? The ice challenge?
I'm tickled to death about little old Anthony being in there, but
He's scrawny, ain't he? He needs some cornbread. What is going on in Clark County?
they're
that y'all
working him
won't
to
feed?
death.
They work him now.
They're
yeah.
working him
Y'all
to
need
death.
to feed that man.
Yeah, he's constant. I can't even get him on the phone anymore. He's constantly arresting somebody.
It's rib day at Skidmore's, Anthony. Go get you a wrap. You'll be all right.
But along with Anthony, we have our mayor, Chris Reeves, and we've got our new police chief, Chris Reed, is going to be in the dunk tank.
Oh,
So,
boy.
You're
y'all-
gonna have to have a little bit bigger tank for him. He kind of big old boy.
You know, he could just hold on to the bar and
Well,
not fall in.
There's a lot of criminals that don't like him that will probably come down to sign up to dunk him.
Oh, yeah.
well,
yeah.
maybe they could have just a sweep of criminals at the park Saturday. They could just arrest them all.
Take them care of. Yeah.
So Chris is going to do it, and apparently a lot of folks in town has volunteered.
Yes, they have. We have somebody from I think it's 10 o'clock in the morning till Anthony. He's the last one. It'll end.
So do
at
y'all
3.
tally? I would like to know after this is over who had the most dunks. I mean, who paid the most? Who had the most participants in this?
I'll have to
as
tell
in-
them to do that and see.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd like to know
Send you
that.
word on that. Yeah.
Because whoever it is needs to return next year. Be
I
like
tell you,
the
all need to come
star.
back because then if Chris came in second place and Anthony got first place, Then Chris needs to push to get first place. I think we need to make a challenge.
Have a little trophy out of this?
Yeah. And we could do that between me and you, but you don't like water.
Well, we tried to get Scotty Ray and
Everybody's tried.
Scotty Ray don't even like to get in the shower. So.
You ask my wife. She'll tell you I run from it. I am man enough to admit my faults and my chickedness. Heights and water. I ain't going near neither one of them.
Oh, me. Well, let me tell you about these people. The Hayden, Alabama podcast. If you've never seen the Hayden, Alabama podcast, go to YouTube and look them up. Mm-hmm. They're Baptist. Philip is a Baptist minister, and they tell stories. They bring people in, and they just tell good, clean stories, and they are hilarious. They are changing up their podcast a little bit, and it's going to be called a road show. So they're coming down here to film their very first road show.
Okay.
At Clark Fest. And Trent Ellis, who is a Christian comedian on YouTube, he's going to be with them. So Trent has like 245,000 followers, so he's got a little funny in him.
Oh, yeah. It's working for him.
And the Philip and Shane have over 90,000 followers. And if you were at Clark Fest last year, we had a ball with them. So y'all need to come and talk to them. If you've got a story you want to tell and you don't mind it being on a podcast, come on, they want to see you Saturday.
So they'll listen to you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, more coming up as we learn about Clark Fest. Who's the best to get dunked? All that's more on the way. We'll be right back.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows, call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Paris Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Paris Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
Well, wait a minute. I made a mistake there.
Hey, here we are.
I want to bring this up. We had a car stolen downtown Deklab down on Main Street. Go ahead and sing it, Odie.
Down on Main Street. One of these days, I want to take singing lessons. It was.
We wouldn't do me any good to take them because the outcome would be the same. I'm telling Miss, and this I learned this from Clark County. Miss Diane Holloman. She said, "Don't sing anymore, Scotty Ray. Just go sit out at Cooper's Chapel." She told me to go sit out.
It wasn't that bad. I did sing a little
Well,
bit.
you know, she was a music teacher.
Oh, yeah, she knew it. And she knew I couldn't sing. And she told me. She said, "You handle all the speaking parts." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
So, well, we can see how old you were because, you know, this day and time, they'd still give you a trophy.
But down on Main Street in downtown DeKalb, we see that, well, this was stolen on Monday morning, sometime between, I believe it was 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Stole it right there off the main drag in DeKalb.
Wow.
Yep, see, that's a 2002 Chevrolet Trailblazer. It's kind of gray, silverish color. If you happen to see it, there's a tag number, KMA 195. If you see that hid behind some bushes or anything.
Yeah. Check it out. Call law enforcement and let them come get find out who's using that.
Do y'all remember way back when this kind of stuff happened someplace else?
Yes, I do.
It didn't happen here. It didn't happen at home. It happened up north, or it happened out west. You know, it didn't happen right here in our hometown. And now I'm scared to go to Meridian half the time.
I was, and just to tell you, I am. Is the word naive in a lot of ways?
That's me.
1995, I flew into LAX, and I was with the songwriter Scott Mateer. Me and Scott he's a great guy. God bless his soul. He's gone now, but he was a great songwriter. And we're driving, and I saw stuff that I'd never seen in my life. We turned a corner, and there was this dude dressed in leather that was scary. And I looked at it. We passed Howard Records, and there was two women kissing on the side of the street. I said, Scott, did you just see that? You didn't.
Go back. Let's look again.
You just didn't see all of that. Public displays of affection. That's the word to say.
PDA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's just our world. What went on in California has now arrived in the South. It took us an extra 20 years to get it. But by golly, when it arrived, it arrived. And I'm not just talking things of that nature. It's the lack of caring for the red, white, and blue, the disrespect for our flag. You just don't touch our flag, and I see it every day across our nation.
Well, it's not just that, Scotty Ray. It's disrespect for human life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That is true.
You know, not only do they disrespect the land they live in, if you don't like it here and you hate it so bad that you got to burn the flag, there's 80 other countries they could move to?
There's
and
flights
airplanes every single minute. There's an airplane.
You can even jump that little fence we got down there, and
nobody will say anything if you go that way.
Yeah, but they'll let you cross.
They'll let you walk through the door. They don't have to jump the fence.
Yeah, you just leave. Yeah.
We also had a car stolen here in Meridian. I don't know if you've heard about this, but it sure happened there, Otis. As we see here, this was stolen from Bonita Ridge Apartments. If you have any information, around 4:50 a.m. yesterday morning. This car is unique. There's not a lot of these. And kind of a station wagon, Dodge Charger, Challenger looking car.
Oh, wow.
Remember those? Not
vaguely.
You don't see them that many anymore.
That ought to stick out. If you're going to steal something that'll blend in.
Yes, sir. That's what I was thinking. But if you happen to see that car, let me zoom in a little bit bigger on the screen there where y'all can see that. That's distinctive.
Yes,
if you see it somewhere, let us know. We'll contact the Meridian Police Department for you. If you don't feel like calling them, they'd love to hear from you. Get that taken care of.
Some people think it's just better to steal a car than it is to make payments.
Well, there's a lot of people that feel that way.
Yeah.
Haley said they can't steal her car.
Why
she ain't got one.
Oh, well, that'd be the reason there. Odie had a car lot talk one time. His slogan was going to be the walking man's best friend.
Yeah, till it got took. Yeah.
Well, I noticed Scotty Ray's yard, Odie. He wouldn't miss it if they came and stole one.
No.
I need to part with a few things. Like the old Scotty Ray mobile. It's just kind of sitting there. It's been hauling lawnmowers lately. Behind old,
it's still going. If we can get the other half of your truck.
Well, I had to loan it to the coroner.
Oh, wait a minute.
She broke down.
We got 6 more days for your truck just put back together.
It's supposed to be ready by October, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
She says she does have a car.
Oh, she does. She does.
She just don't have a license. Oh, okay.
Well, you can't ride it there. What was that song, the Eagles? The guy that was in the Eagles?
I fought the law.
No. I lost my license. Now I don't drive.
I can't drive.
I live in hotels. Tear out the walls.
Have an accountant. Pay for it all.
That was Steve Walsh. Is that Walsh?
Yeah, I think so.
Might have been. Yeah.
My Maserati does 185.
Yeah.
I lost my
I haven't
license.
heard that song in forever.
What was that?
Yeah, boy.
Hey, speaking of Quitman, y'all, we got some wanted folks down in there by the Quitman PD.
Lord have
Reed done.
mercy.
He got 1 out of 3. Looks like the Sheriff's Department got 1 over there in the jail, and we've still got Ashley missing there, Ebony, and also Danny. If you happen to see them anywhere today on the streets of Clark County, call one of those fellas. They'll come on out and send a deputy or a police officer there from downtown Quitman to take care of it.
Yeah, they'll get them.
Well, speaking of cars and wanted things in Clark County, don't forget Saturday morning we got our Paul Brown Memorial Car Show.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. That's a big part of Clark Fest.
Well, send us a flyer on that. We'll get that up. I was
Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh. I was close there. Look here.
Look, she brought one in for us.
Look at there, Odie.
Clark Fest, Paul Brown Memorial Car Show.
Yeah.
Any year, any model, any make, bring what you got.
You can sign it up at the gate.
And you know, and as we were sitting here talking during the commercials, it doesn't matter when you bring up Clark County. It always goes back to one name, does it not? And boy, we miss our friend Barry White. Barry White, who was so instrumental and was involved in, well, everything.
Well, he was just nosy.
Oh, is that what it was? Haircut Thursdays, wasn't it?
You know, now Thursday he got his haircut. No matter, he was always late for lunch because he had to get his haircut.
And it was every week.
Yeah,
he didn't miss
it.
them.
He just wanted to sit around them women to gossip.
I guess.
And grass got cut weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
What a great fellow. We sure miss him.
I miss him.
You know,
could
as you were
always
saying,
count on Barry.
It didn't matter day, night, time. If you called him, he answered. And he was there for you.
Yeah. First SRO in Clark County.
Sure was there.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, a little moment there. We had to reflect upon a friend that we dearly miss there. Yesterday we had a boo-boo, and Odie was tied up all day. I didn't even see Odie anymore yesterday.
No.
We would show up at
1:59.
Well, I went somewhere else first, and then I had to turn around and come back because I was going down the road, and I was wondering why those women were jumping up and down doing jumping jacks on the side of the road like this, and I kept going. And then I realized you couldn't see it from the eastbound lane, but here we go as we had an 18-wheeler run off up in the bushes.
Wow.
And as you look at it, look out, it just slid right on down. And now, if I remember correctly, we had to have, there it is right there. You see that sticking out of the bushes?
Mm-hmm.
That is a firefighter. Chainsaw. Cutting trees away to get this driver out.
He was okay. He was not hurt, but he was stuck. He couldn't get out. And so we got up there. That was Wayne and Keith got up there and was cutting some of the limbs away. We were pulling that away from the back trying to get there to him. But he, no injuries. There he is with his puppy dog.
Oh, the puppy dog, if you'll see, the puppy dog came out all right. He was just happy to be there.
Yeah.
So that was one of the, and how long, that was at 11:30 roughly that happened, and it was what time that you finally?
I left there 4:30 or so, something like that.
So don't be wrecking because it takes a long time to clean up your stuff.
It takes a while, and of course Simmons, they showed up and had 2 rotators hooked to this thing. They pulled the tractor off, and then of course they tried to get the whole load. That didn't happen. Everything was tore up. But
how long was the interstate closed down?
Well, now that was one good thing. We kept one lane open the entire time, and then we were able to open up both lanes and finish the cleanup. So we never shut down the entire interstate. I know traffic was backed up. We're sitting there, and I heard this honking. Turbo was coming through in that big truck, and he laid on the horn trying to scare me. Well, it worked, brother.
Yeah, that'll make your skin move.
It sure does. Boy, you jumped twice. But we kept the interstate rolling, and that was good because we worry about secondary accidents happening after that.
Odie, we need to do a sympathy moment there as we learn that we've lost a pillar of our community. Without a doubt. If you haven't heard about this yet, we lost Dr. David Newell there, who took care of many, many pets and animals in this area forever. He's going to be deeply missed, and if you were not aware of this, he has passed away, and you can find the arrangements there on our page there and links to Robert Barham Family Funeral Home. Again, all of our condolences to friends and family of his. I have never heard one word said ugly about him.
No, not at all.
A good man, and he will be missed without a shadow of a doubt. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers.
Miss Wally said she was just thinking about Barry and take Harold a moon pie. If y'all remember, Miss Wally was the one that handmade all of those little wreaths that we were selling to
raise money to help out with that.
And she, golly, I mean, that was awesome. Miss Wally, I still think about your kindness on on that and the generosity of what you did to help Barry. And I know he appreciated because you touched his heart so much when we told him what was going on. And I mean, he just had that look, you know.
There's one thing for sure: there will never be another Barry White.
Oh no, there will not be. It's always a fond memory there. It, you know, I don't want anybody to think this is strange, but you know, as we were pallbearers there carrying him to lay him to rest, I had nothing but a smile inside with him as he was laid to rest. I know he went to heaven, but it was a sad and happy day all at the same time.
You know, knowing that he was now with the Lord, he was well, no pain, that was a joyful moment. Do you know what part of that whole situation hurt me more than anything?
What?
It happened right before he got to the church.
Oh, Harold?
Oh, yeah. When
was
Harold
that not
prayed
something?
For him, yeah.
I ain't never seen anything like that in this world.
Harold, as soon as he could hear the siren, he knew there was Daddy coming down the road, and he bayed the entire time.
Well, you know, animals have that instinct for some reason. Now, when my husband's father passed away years ago, he had cattle. He kept cattle, and he could go in the field and just walk up to a Bramer bull and pet it. You know, so when they buried him, it was in the churchyard, and part of his pasture was going down by the church. And the cows came up to the fence and were standing there at his gravesite and never, not once, made a sound during the whole service. So, but they just know. They
have that sense.
Yeah, they just know.
And I tell you, the bond between Barry and Harold was like a bond that we have with our dogs. I mean, they had a special bond.
And you wanted to bring something else up, didn't you, Odie?
I did. We lost another woman yesterday, a great woman. You hear us talk a lot about Don Nestor. And Don lost his mother, Miss Rachel Nestor, yesterday. And our prayers go out to Don and Teresa during this time. And
that was his mama.
Yes.
We're thinking of you. We'll say that. It's tough to lose a parent. We all know.
It is. It's hard to lose Mama.
Very tough. We'll be right back. More coming up at the Scotty Ray Report.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC. At your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie.
All right, so I got called out. Turnbow has said something about I'm ignoring him on the shoe. Turnbow, I saw where you said something, but I missed it. I was going to call you, but he's betting me something with some shoes on this Ole Miss Hotty Toddy versus the LSU Corn Dogs game.
Well, what's the bet?
And I don't know.
You buying free hot dogs for everybody like that?
No, it's something he's wanting my shoes. I think he's wanting me to put my clown shoes on the line.
Oh, Odie can't do without them clown shoes. I mean, Amy insists on Saturday night that he wear them.
That's it. I mean,
Well, I started saying, what's he going to wear to church Sunday if he gets rid of them shoes?
I mean, come on. I keep a beat in the choir with them things.
I went out yesterday, and it was twice that we talked about Metro. We responded to a lot of things. I went to two that after they got there, well, it really wasn't a reason to come after all. It was, you know how things are called in, somebody's hurt.
Yep.
They arrived on scene. This ended up being really just a fender bender as we go to 29th Avenue and 26th Street there at the stop sign. It was a fender bender, but no one seriously injured. So that is the good news there. I think everybody ended up being okay. A little scary at the beginning. And also, as we went up here to South Frontage Road there in front of Chili's, this ended up also being, they had got the stretcher out, and then they go, I'm okay. So
they saw that and said, wait a minute. Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, that's a $2,000 ride. Let me get back in my car.
Look, I can walk over there. Ann, stay in your lane with this Go Tigers. Ann, you are Mississippi State. Ann.
Who is doing this?
What are you doing? Ann Malone.
Get out
She's
of
jumping
here.
on the striped cat.
Todd's getting on him, too.
Is Todd on there?
Scott, don't start trying these shoes just yet. You don't know what's going to happen in Oxford.
Oh, he wants my Ole Miss shoes.
I didn't know you had any.
I do.
I know you went down and bought like 80 pair as we were down at Meridian Footwear. Are you losing some of those?
Yeah, that's the ones he wants.
Odie kept coming in every morning. Look what I bought yesterday. Let's see what else happened yesterday. It was a lot that went on. We had to go to Collinsville. There was a fire in Collinsville. Do you hear about the fire?
Yeah, I heard about it.
And again, as you look at this, that's an entire load of garbage out of this truck.
Wow.
Somehow or another, after picking up something, it caught on fire in the back of it, and they're taught when that happens to dump it. And that's exactly what they did. See the big fire there?
Man,
That's another look at it.
So this is why you don't just put chemicals in your household trash. This is why there's some things that you don't throw away, that you wait till the amnesty day, which is coming up, and we'll talk about that when it gets close. But you put chemicals together, and they actually cause a fire, and that's what happens. It happens more than we would wish. But you get that chemical reaction in the back of the truck, and they have no choice but to dump it out. Man.
Here comes fire truck number 2. Whistle works, doesn't it?
Yep, you could hear that one coming.
And what a great job everybody done yesterday. I just want to say thank you for what they done and doing their part of getting that thing put out before it spread or done any damage to anything. So we do appreciate all of that. All was well, no one was hurt.
I have a question. Do you have a report? Do you have a report on the teenager that on Valley Road yesterday?
As a matter of fact, as we look at this, what we know, and here's the story of this. This would happen as we were going off the air yesterday. It was a single vehicle accident that crashed on Valley Road. This would be in the 4000 block. It was a 17-year-old girl. She was taken to a local hospital. They originally were going to have a helicopter sit down and take her, fly her to Jackson. The weather would not permit because of the clouds and thunderstorms that were moving in, so the chopper couldn't. She was transferred to a Jackson hospital via ambulance to there. And I have not gotten an update since she left town. So if you're a family member, there's a lot of folks praying and would like to know more about that.
Yeah.
It grabs all of our heart there when we have somebody so young.
Boy, it does. It does.
And hopefully this is going to be a great outcome. But it was a very serious call, a very, very serious injury involved with this.
Pray. Yeah. Prayer works.
It does.
That's the most powerful sentence you can ever say. Prayer works, and it does. And pray. Everybody needs that right now.
Hey, we hadn't brought this up. Our very own, as she was in the top 10 of The Voice, Meridian's own Holly Brand has a new song that's going to be released October the 10th. They'll be dropping that. Check that out with Holly. You can go to her page there. You can click this link right here, and it'll take you to her page, and you can read all about everything that's going on with her. We wish her well as she is in Nash Vegas, taking care of business, newly married, and trying to fit in up there and all that traffic. Bless it. That's all I can think about is all them people. They ought to spread out a little bit.
Well, Daniel is in Arizona this week on tour.
Ooh.
So
gonna be good.
Tucson is a little complicated there.
Well, I think what was the song? Standing on the Corner.
Yeah,
in Winslow, Arizona.
He's in Winslow,
I'm
Arizona.
such a fine sight to see.
Who was that sent us a picture? Was that Todd Kemp sent us a picture with him standing on the corner of Winslow?
No, that was Quentin. Quentin, you know, he took
That's right,
his
sure
dad
was.
loved that, and he took his
That's
dad's
right.
boots with him and sat next to that statue, standing on a corner because he never got to go.
Yep.
We love us some Quentin. He great folks there from Collinsville.
Boy, yes they are.
So there. What? Well, we got to ask. You just kind of appeared up here, and did y'all
Mike
ride
does
together?
what Mike does best.
I have no idea who he is.
That's what I would say too.
Well, this
what
is Mike Couch.
Well, I was going to say, you remember that old David Ball song? No, it was John Anderson had it first. That Mama, look what followed me home. And she's all alone.
Mike does an awful lot with veterans. He put together the group that brought the rolling wall to Meridian when we saw that a couple years ago. Now he's got coming up. He was on the show with us the other day, talking about the Lean On Me conference that's coming up. That's pushing suicide awareness in our military. And he saw something outside and he called me and he said, "I got something for y'all." So he made a special visit today. So Mike, what did bring you in today?
Well, like I say, I seen a flag out front.
Well,
and it seen its better days. I said, "God, we got to do something about this."
It does look a little bad there.
So I brought him a flag this morning to replace the one he has.
Well, we certainly appreciate that. Can't thank you enough. Old Glory's been flying out there about a year, and she has seen some storms blow through here and a lot of sun.
Yeah, they get to whipping around in the wind, and they don't last very long. But a company that sponsors Stronger Together and supports our veterans supplies me with flags and gives me a little bit of discretion of where I give them out and put them. And we do what we call flags of honor, and we bring flags to different people and get our colors flying again and take some pride back into the United States and our colors and get our flags up. I'd like to see them on Veterans Day, Memorial Day, flying everywhere.
Absolutely.
After 9/11, there were flags everywhere, and that was beautiful. But we don't fly our flags like we should.
Yeah, how did we lose that respect for our country just that few years ago?
Well, they quit teaching it in schools, and I think that was the start of it.
Definitely.
When I went to school, we started every day with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, sirree.
And I don't know if they do it now or not, but it needs to be in our schools, and our kids need to be taught some pride in our country. We've got the greatest country on the face of the earth. We do have our problems, and every country does, but this is by far the best.
I agree with that 100%. And if you'll notice, have you ever noticed that little lean out there on the pole? I had not. I had that new flagpole put up. It wasn't. Angie bought it for me, and it's I don't know, 50 feet, something like that. I was proud of my new flagpole, and this tornado came through, and it took out like 6 trees across the street, and it didn't knock my flag down, but it's got this slight little lean to it now. It bent the bottom section. The Old Glory hung in there.
It's still flying. So Marine brought in a good question. And so going to replace this flag out here, and this other flag is damaged. So what is the proper etiquette to get rid of that flag, or what do you do with that
we will take the flag, and we use a couple of different groups, the American Legion or the Boy Scouts, and they dispose of it properly. They do flags from
Any suggestions what to do with an ex-wife? How do you get rid of that? We often get asked that. I'm just asking for a friend.
I can make some recommendations, but it'd get me in trouble.
If he hadn't been flying her from a flagpole, she wouldn't have
Could have been a flagpole, got him in trouble.
Was she wearing bell bottoms she was talking about?
Cowboy hat.
Oh, have mercy. Coming up, we've got more here at the Scotty Ray Report. Don't rush off. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environmental Masters, providing hassle-free heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957. Now servicing Meridian homeowners.
And a big thank you to our studio sponsor, Environmental Masters. They'll take care of all that plumbing, heating, AC. It's going to be winter before long. You have to check those out. But in Mississippi, you may use that air conditioner all the way to December.
A little bit longer, but I still get that heat checked out.
Yes, sir. Make sure you handle it. Hey, we wanted to bring this up. This is one of these, well, it's a big deal. Your church is doing this, Odie, and I thought we needed to bring some more recognition to it.
Yeah, this started yesterday morning. It's going to continue through Saturday. But this is our 6th or 7th annual.
I believe.
6th annual hosting the 24-hour Bible reading marathon. Not 24-hour. We're reading for 24 hours a day. They opened the book yesterday morning about 9:01 and started reading, and they are not going to stop reading until they finish on the very last page.
Which is the 27th, estimated.
Yep. Charlene reads at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So go by and check with her.
Ring what her verse is.
And it's probably going to be real short. She's got 15 minutes to read. So we'll see how she goes. This is College Park Methodist Church, Highway 19 North, right across from MSU location. Used to be the old Pumpkin Patch Church. Now, a lot of people remember our church from that. But right there, Highway 19, you can't miss the tent. Go by there, and you don't have to read if you don't want to, but go by and listen to the Word. You can pray. If you want somebody to pray with you, there's 3 or 4 pastors there. You can just say, hey, come here, and they'll come talk to you and pray with you and everything else. It's an awesome deal.
Speaking of churches, I had a chance last night to go to Collinsville. And they were having, this was early. They just opened up the doors for the kids to come in. And boy, it was a lot of kids there last night. And this is, as I said, the early part. I'm going to get over here and show you some pictures after they all showed up. I believe it was 450 or 458 total children that showed up. They fed them, whole 9 yards. And look at this packed auditorium here. Let's turn this on here where you can see this. That's kids from all over Lauderdale County. Meridian High School, Lauderdale County School, Kemper County came. FCA is what that was about there, and they had performances there. They were singing. A fantastic job by everyone who was there, and we appreciate them, especially the adults helping out and getting this set up, and all the kids that took leadership roles in getting this started. It's very important for our children. Hillary called us and asked us to come out, and we do appreciate that.
That's how you change America, and that's starting at the youth. Mm-hmm. And that's one way to do it. Lindsay, our church doesn't do drive-through for lights. We don't have that big of a parking lot. That church, though, is on Highway 19. It's down beside Marvin's.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of that church?
First Assembly of God, or First Assembly of Meridian.
Yeah.
But we're up closer to towards the college. We're right there.
Well, you have to be careful because you're driving. I can't tell you, Odie, how many times I pass by there, and I just don't notice it. I'm looking straight, and I don't look off to my right, and you'll miss it.
Top of that hill.
And it's right a humongous church.
So we have beautiful church, beautiful yard right there, but it's right before you get to
that old
College
barbershop.
Drive and the old barbershop right down there. Man, that was a long time ago. But if you see MSU school on your left. We're right across the street. You can't help but see the big tent out there. What is FCA is Fellowship Christian Athletes.
Sure is there.
And they do a lot of stuff with our youth and bring that up. And it's great to see them in schools. A lot of stuff in schools right now has to be student-led. But they're there to assist the students.
Am I not right? And y'all might, since you're talking about flags, isn't this a week of meet at the pole this weekend?
I think we did find that out. And it may be.
I know Kemper County.
Was it yesterday?
Was it yesterday? Meet me at the pole.
I believe it was.
Okay. I know there were several schools that I saw, and is it everybody at the same time?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's before school actually. Get there a little early, and you do it before school starts.
I noticed on Facebook yesterday, one of my cousin's daughters is a senior in South Carolina, and she had a picture on Facebook of about 200 students.
Oh, that's fantastic!
Out there praying at their school. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take putting the flag and the Pledge of Allegiance and Jesus back in school.
Amen.
Because these people are our leaders for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I just turned 65 years old. My leadership time is just about gone.
Odie was trying to get me to ask you your age, and I wouldn't do it. I just want to go ahead and put on record on that. I didn't listen to him.
But these kids, they're our leaders of tomorrow, and if we don't teach them now, and they're not taught now, then what's our leadership going to be like?
Yeah, if we keep dumbing down requirements to get out of school or to get a degree or to get an education, have we really taught them anything?
I've got an 11-month-old grandchild, and I'm really concerned about how his life is going to turn out.
Yeah,
because of the way
terrible.
America's going right now.
So we were told, going to change the subject just a hair, but we were told to ask you a particular question.
What is that question?
And we need to find out what your connections with Johnny Cash is.
Johnny and I actually are second cousins.
What?
That's pretty close.
Yeah, my grandfather. I did not know this until I was 50 years old. I knew when I was 14, I found some paperwork in a place that I shouldn't have been plundering anyway. And I asked my mother about it. Well, Mama said, yes, you are adopted, but she was my mother. My stepfather had adopted me, but she never would tell me who my dad was. And our family has always been a big musical family.
I thought you were just going to tell me that your mama hooked up with Johnny when he was in Tupelo and got arrested that night.
I wouldn't have made it good.
No.
That's right. Well, Arkansas.
But now my dad did sing country music. My dad, you can find him on YouTube. My dad was Ernie Cash. Mm-hmm. And his father, my grandfather, and Johnny's dad were brothers.
Small world, is it not?
Yes, well, isn't that awesome? That is cool. Man, that is good.
So every now and then I have to remind my husband I come from country music.
You tell him. Speaking of where I was joking there, the guy that is from Mississippi that is a songwriter, Paul Thorne. You ever heard his song called Buckskin Jones?
Not right off.
He was the illegitimate child of Buckskin Jones. He said he always wondered why on the TV there his mama had this picture of this guy that was in the movies, and he found out one day. It is hilarious. His take on his mama getting caught up of a star, and then he come out of that. It was funny.
Well, my uncle, my mama's brother, actually played rhythm guitar in Daddy's band, and that's how Mom and Dad met.
Well, that's a good story there.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that at all. As we change the subject just a tad here of what happened yesterday, Dallas, where the ICE agency was attacked.
Yeah.
And it is clear that the shooter thought that he was going after agents. He did not do that. It ended up striking detainees.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't it took the life of at least one. Two, and another was injured.
My husband and I were talking about that. Was he really sent in there to take out the officers, or was he in there to shut somebody up before they talked?
It's a good question.
You know, right now with everything, you can't dispel any of that.
And I'm going to have to do some more research on this, but it's 29 years old. Here's the picture of the suspect that did this. And again, he would take his own life. The sniper, this guy there wearing the traffic thing there. And I haven't read this. I tried to glance through it at the last minute. I'm not sure if this is a brother or a sister that is with his mother. I'm not sure the connection. This is from Daily Mail. And again, I have not gotten into this. And of course, it had words inscribed on the shell casings that were left behind. And again, this is a very, and his mother was against guns, period. Yeah. Very, very left of a left turn. It's a shame that this even happened.
I think we're seeing some of this give everybody a trophy play out. Nobody was told no. Nobody was told if you want to win, then you've got to put in the effort in the training and go make a win. You can't just be told yes all the time. You can't be told you're a winner all the time. You've got to be told no growing up. So when you hear no in real life, it doesn't hurt as much. And now we see a lot of this that is affecting a lot of our youth's mental capacity because they were never taught how to take real life as a young child.
And let me say this, and I'll probably step on some toes when I say this.
I know I just did, so might as well go ahead.
When it comes to Christianity, as the good Lord looks down upon you, it does not matter what race you are.
That's right.
Whether you're white, you're black, you're Hispanic, Hawaiian, and I'm leaving off tons and tons of different races. It doesn't matter. Hillary, and I cut it off. I'm not going to listen to all this. But she was trying to say that America's problem is due to Christians and white men. And it rattled me. You know, she's trying to start controversy. And are Christians sinners? They absolutely are. Do they make mistakes? Yes. They do. But they can be forgiven as you can. But there seems to be this blame someone else and try to make it, you may be guilty of the crime, but if you holler long enough, it'll make it look as though your opponent is the problem. Does that kind of make sense?
It does.
And that bothers me to no end. But Hillary making that on that Joe's morning show thing yesterday on, is it MSNBC? And they changed the name of it to something. But that's one of the headlines that's going through America now, and bothers me.
You know, a couple of years ago, my husband and I went to visit with my sister in Maryland, and while we were there, they took us over to tour Washington.
Washington's beautiful, isn't it?
It's a beautiful town, but you can feel the evil.
Well, there's a lot of people like that now.
You can feel the evil there. And we got to tour and I suggest you go if you ever get the opportunity, but we got to tour the Bible Museum. And there's
I didn't even know there was one.
There's 6 floors of the Bible Museum.
Wow.
And each floor is just packed full.
We've had several presidents use Abraham Lincoln's Bible to swear, and that's very unique.
And the majority of them use a Masonic Bible that George Washington used.
True. And used to, and probably not so much anymore, there used to be a family Bible that basically had everybody that you were kin to. And that's not as popular as it used to be passed on from generation to after generation. Hey, we got some more people suing Michael Jackson. Do you know about that?
No.
Isn't he dead?
He's dead, but there's some people that came up and said, wait a minute, I was accused also. And they're seeking $400 million from the estate of Michael.
Well, I guess
said they
their
were
word
abused.
against his.
Yeah, and he can't talk. So
should have done that while he was still around.
Yeah.
I hate it. If it happened, I hate it. But no, I think his entire estate ought to be safe because he can't speak for himself.
I agree with that 100%. We got more coming up. We'll be right back. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
During commercial break, I had to turn the computer off because Odie kept going hubba, hubba, hubba.
What was he looking at?
Well, do y'all remember that show, John and Kate plus 12 children?
Yeah, John and Kate.
You know, she just kept having them.
Yeah.
The little kids everywhere. We got a new photo. I hadn't thought of this woman in 17, 18 years since that show wasn't around. But she has hooked up. Do you remember she had a bodyguard there after her and her husband divorced?
Yeah.
Because I think he had found someone in another town and got tired of those 17 kids following him around. And he went for a pack of smokes and never came back. But we now have, I am like shocked. I didn't expect this.
Now you know why she had so
Let
many.
us see.
There she is.
Oh,
Y'all
my.
remember her?
Surely that's not her.
That's her. That's her. There she is in town. And that's the bodyguard. And I think where is the picture of her with what's his face? It's down here somewhere. There it is. There they were back in the day. Daily Mail reporting that this morning. I mean, that's a bunch of kids. I don't care who you are.
I think she's had a trainer sometime between the first husband and the
There's
last
a good chance of that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little doctor
Somebody
visit.
said and a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
But I had literally forgotten about them. Because, they got sponsored by so many people of donating baby clothes, diapers. And it would be tough to afford that many diapers at one time. But she cashed in on a movement, and all is well there.
But Pampers and all these other baby products companies donated to them and to the McCaulays that had the other children.
Right.
So.
All right, we're getting reports coming in now off of Lauderdale Tomb Suba Road, around the 6,000 block of a possible rollover accident.
Boy, that's been becoming really, really big when we're getting close to the end of the show.
Somebody just texted me over that. It's a one vehicle rollover. So we don't have any pictures coming in, just a text at this moment. So if you're out that way and you're taking Lauderdale Tomb Suba Road as a
not far off of 80, as we'll see there. Here's the Baptist Church. It'll be just due north of there as we look at this. And as you pull this up from Google, this is kind of roughly where the accident occurred there on this stretch of highway. So as soon as we get more information on this, we'll pass it along to you. But be careful, Lauderdale Tomb Suba Road, if you're in that area, headed anywhere in that direction there, Otis.
Emergency vehicles are going to probably have that blocked for a little while.
Yes.
So, Jackie, pray that they're okay. Pray for everything going on right there. Definitely.
As we do a recap, I know you want to hit us and tell us again of when Clark Fest is taking place, where everybody be able to come hold hands and sing with y'all.
Heck yeah. Clark Fest is going to start tomorrow night with our kickoff party with Slash from Charleston, Mississippi, and Jagger Whitaker. Everybody knows Jagger. He's a hometown boy from Quitman in Clark County, and he's doing pretty good in Nashville right now and traveling a lot and singing, and he's going to be with us tomorrow night. Tickets are $20 at the gate. Get an armband when you pay your parking. Your gate entrance is $5. You'll get an armband, and when you come back Saturday morning for Clark Fest, that armband's going to get you in the gate free. So you
There
don't
you
have
are.
to pay parking twice.
Can't beat that.
And we've got all day long, we've got live entertainment, we've got all kinds of food vendors. There's everything there Friday night and Saturday. Food vendors, anything you could want to eat. We'll have-
RW, you can get your corn dogs. They're going to have corn dogs.
and we'll have drinks all day long, water, Coke products, whatever you want to drink there. Craft vendors are going to be there. You can start your Christmas shopping early. We have a kids area you can send your kids over to. They can play in bounce houses, and this year the kids play area has been expanded, so there's going to be a lot to do to keep them busy while you're doing some shopping or eating or just visiting. Bring your chairs, sit out in front of the stage and listen to the entertainment, and just visit with your neighbors. Talk to your friends. We don't have time to do that anymore. So we just need to spend a little time and come on out and use Clark Fest for that.
2 days worth of fun. Don't forget the car show.
Yeah, bring your car.
Your cars out there for Saturday.
Yeah, I think there's about $1,200 in prize money, and we'll have door prizes all day, and there's just so much to do out there Saturday till you've got to like some of it. And don't forget, Chris Reed, our police chief, and Anthony Chancelor is going to be in the Duncan booth.
If you don't like one of them, make sure to come on out and dunk them.
Heck yeah, come on.
Yep.
And Mike, you've always got so many going on. If somebody wants to learn more about your organization, what they do?
Well, they can go on, check out our website. It's strongertogetherfoundation.org, or check us out on Facebook. We have a Facebook page that has everything we've got going on there.
We're just getting word, Odie, from the Neshoba County Sheriff's Department. Eric Clark just texted me and he said, I've got an accident, and he wants everybody to be careful in Neshoba County as we go to take a look at this. This just happened there on Highway 15 South, just south of the Shrine Club. Injuries are reported with this accident. MHP is en route and emergency personnel already on scene. As you can see, the wreck's going to be just up here, just a little bit past this. As we zoom in on this, this is damage to this truck and possibly a little bit more there involved. So be careful what you're doing. That's 2 accidents that we're aware of after daylight. We had one before daylight. So we want everybody to be as safe as they can be as they are out and about and everywhere they're going today, Otis.
Exactly. And Charles, do we have an update on Rachel Spears? She is doing much better. She was going to have surgery on her ribs and all yesterday. They did move that possibly today, but she is doing much better. So I'm sure we'll get an update when the doctors make their rounds today. But thank you for them and the Spears family. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers as well.
We got any birthdays?
We got a few of them coming in. Larry Engel, a friend of mine, who was a city councilman there in Foley, Alabama. Larry, happy birthday. Lindsey McDaniel's got a birthday. Patricia Dearman missed her birthday yesterday. Sorry, Patricia, but happy birthday. And Terry from East Tennessee has got a birthday today. So happy birthday to everybody today.
Scotty,
I want to show this.
Before you go off the air, let me just say this about our Talent Saturday.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about Jagger coming and the Friday night program because this is our first one. We want that to be a success, so we can do that and we can start bringing entertainment into Quitman. And but I want to thank John and Kelly Mathis and their family, the East Pleasant Grove Praise team, Aiden Williamson, Rodney Turner and his band, but I really want to thank Brett Gully and the Water Moccasins. Brett has, everywhere he's gone and talked to people about where his band's going to be, he has really talked up our festival. And he's a friend that everybody needs. So I'm very.
What do we call him right now? We call him No Show Brett.
We call him No Show.
Where are you, Brett?
Yeah, he's supposed to be here, but we even had coffee for him.
I just want them to know that I appreciate everybody that goes on my stage at Clark Fest, and I couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely. Yeah. I want to make quick mention of this. This happened last weekend. A football player. We had somebody down on a field, and I'm trying to remember the state that this happened in. Michigan is where it happened at. You had a player that was on the field hurt, and this other big old boy that's 5 times bigger than him jumps up in the air and lands on him on purpose. And here, this is from Daily Mail. They took a snapshot of that. You'll see that. That's what he done to that little kid. There was no plays going on. This guy was laid out on the field, and he walks up to him and just jumps on him flat. They have not released the name of the person that did it because here's the boy that was hurt. That's him and his mom. They have not released the name of the one that did it. All the school would do is say that they did absolutely everything they could to punish within the scope that was allowed by the school and the football regulations, and they couldn't go into more of that because there's probably going to be some litigation coming on this. It was pretty bad. It messed his spine up, and it's just bad. It was uncalled for. Wow. Prayers for that family.
Did he get expelled?
They didn't say.
I mean, that should be as far as it should have to go.
It says the school system added that the student received consequences consistent with the Kalamazoo Public School Student Code of Conduct in compliance with Michigan High School Athletic Association regulations. And
they're not saying what that is.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and it could just
and
be
you're not teaching nobody nothing.
Yeah.
The family ought to be responsible for every single penny that's racked up on medical bills, and responsible for anything that he has to go through for the rest of his life or something like that, because somebody should have taught that boy that is not how you act.
Have you watched the video on this?
I hadn't, but I can only imagine.
Yeah, you need to. And you can find it on Twitter. You can find it on Facebook. It is everywhere. Yeah. But just a senseless... Again, let's go back. Family. You got to have God up in there. You got to have a father that teaches you don't do it. I'm not saying a mother cannot do her job. I'm just saying a father is there to lead.
Sharon said it right. He needs his britches heated up.
Yeah.
We know what that was growing up.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, and I'm getting word that Terry is not from East Tennessee. She lives here. The birthday wish came from East Tennessee.
Well, I'm confused.
So, Terry, we wish you, and somebody from East Tennessee wishes you. Yeah, and then there was another one that I just missed. Scroll up. I missed a birthday. Right there, Delaney Richardson has a birthday today.
Use them hands some more there. We were over here making fun of you and all this hand motion you were doing there.
You know, you want to shut me up?
And we're all guilty of that. We use our hands, especially in the South.
I do it.
I never noticed Peter Jennings doing it, though. Yeah. Did you ever notice on the ABC thing years ago? He never.
That's why he talked like this, is because he was mad that his hands couldn't move.
His hands were in his lap tied together.
A Southern preacher would not make it.
Not at all.
One of them straight jackets there. Again, we want to say thank you to everybody for watching and inviting us into your homes today. It has been a pleasure to share a few laughters, a few sadness. As always, thank you for being a part of this. Odie, have you got one of those Bible verses there?
Yeah, and that's one thing we do like. I hit this old app, bring it up, and the good Lord is going to take us
to that guy there in that beard singing.
Talking. Oh, John 14:6. Y'all have heard this before. And Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Amen.
No other way. He tells us in the book, Jesus Christ is the only way to our Father God in heaven. Bring him into your life. Have him part of your life each and every day. And go by the church today and sit in on a little Bible reading, and maybe you too can read the Bible for 15 minutes at a time. But have a wonderful day with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Sam and Mindy Williams, happy 44th anniversary.
That's a heap of them.
Woo! Yes,
Rolling
it
over
is.
looking at the same person for 44 years. Woo!
Thank God for Maybelline.
Thank y'all for being a guest as well.
Thank you for having us, and thank you for always helping Clark County out.
Oh, Clark County, we love it. It's our second home there, and we appreciate everything goes on with there. We'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early. Begins at 6:30. You can't do it without you. I'm trying to think. I know I got to go to a nursing home today, and it seems like I've got.
I hope they let you leave.
Well, it's with your mama.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll let you leave.
Are you coming?
It depends. My day don't look real good.
I was told you're supposed to be the Tin Man tonight.
Oh, that is tonight.
It is.
I wrecked them.
Well, I'd love to see y'all make an appearance Saturday to that dunking booth and see how many of the people you can dunk.
Well, I might can throw some, but I sure can't be in it.
I know, you don't like it.
It's not real deep.
I watched Chief Evans get dunked 28 times because I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, coffee's made of water.
Well, I can handle that part, but I'm just scared. I admit my faults in life. I got phobias.
Yeah.
Again, we really say thank you for joining us, and we'll see you when?
We'll see you tomorrow, Fun Friday.